Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Abby Ajay. For those of you joining us for the first time, you are welcome, and a big thank you to the returning subscribers. I just want to say thank you for coming back, and thank you for always supporting me, and thank you for always being by me. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Today I know I've not been posting for a while now. That's because I've been usually setting up some things, and I think it's okay now. That's why I've come to thank you for staying tuned, for always waiting for me, for always being by me. I really appreciate your effort. I appreciate your kindness. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And today, guys, I want to show, maybe you have been looking for what to do, you've been thinking on what to do. Maybe you have some money and you do not really know what to invest on, you don't really know what to do, you are confused. Sit down, grab a pen and a paper, sit in a quiet place, think. As a person, you should know what you like to do. You should know your passion. You should know those things that you love to do. So when choosing a business, today we are talking specifically about a business. When choosing a business, make sure you inquire about the business. Make sure you try to talk with those who have already been in the business, and make sure to inquire the product, also inquire about the products you are going to be selling, and make sure to contact the supplier who will supply you directly. That's one of the difficult things in business, to get an honest supplier who will supply you directly, because most people will want to order maybe from China, and the end of being scammed, and the end of being a lot of things happening, their goods being missing. But you just have to be careful. So today we are going to talk about that one. So if you are doing importation business, or you are planning to start a small business, or you are already doing a business, I have some tips for you today. So let's get to the discussion right away. Okay guys, so when setting up a business, the very first thing that you should always have in your head is the kind of business you want to do. The very second thing that you should do, that should be your capital, then your location, then the documentation. So when starting a business, being it a small business or a large business, believe me, all businesses today started as small businesses. So don't be afraid to start. First, think of what you have passion in doing. Think of what you know how to do best. Think of the things that you like to do. Think of those things that you always have interest in. If you have interest in fashion, or you like clothing, you like automobiles, it's up to you. Sit down, grab a pen and a paper, you write down a plan. But in writing the plan, you can make your plan maybe a vivid plan, just maybe 1 page or 2 pages, or you can make it even up to 4 pages. It's up to you and the kind of product you want to be selling, right? So after writing your plan, I know it's not really easy in writing down the plan. If you cannot do it on your own, you contact an expert who will write the plan for you, then you can pay the expert. But Yes, guys, so it's something you can do. Just sit down, think first the name of your company, the name of the business, and a vivid description about the business. Then define your product. Under product, you list each product, you define it. List down all the product or services you would like to be selling. Then you write down, you try to verify from those who are already in the business the cost of those products. You can visit other stores, check their cost price. If they will not tell you, just check the selling price. Ask them how much is this, how much. Visit 3, 4, 5 places to know, to conclude on the pricing on a certain product or service, so that in case you are ordering or you want to buy to restock your shop, you already have idea about the selling price. So you will obviously have an idea about the cost price. That's very important, because if you don't take this into consideration, you might buy something very expensive and you may wish to sell expensive, because we are selling according to how we bought the items. So maybe somebody is selling this ruler maybe for $5, and the person purchased this ruler for maybe $3, and now you are jumping into the market to start selling this same ruler. If you went and buy this ruler for $5, you will expect to sell this ruler maybe $7 or $6 or $5.5. And now others buy this same, purchase this same ruler for $2 or $3, and they are selling for $5. Why you are selling for $5.5? Because you bought it for $5. So at the end, you will be selling expensive, which may make you to lose customers. So always describe your goods, find out about the cost price of the goods, then you will know the selling price. Find out also about the selling price from those who are selling. Now let's move to the capital. The capital is very, in fact, is one of the most important one as well, because without the capital you cannot move on to the business. You need the money to start to set up a business. Oh, you can go into real estate, selling, maybe advertising for people or like that, unless that's the case. But if you maybe want like goods, for buying and selling of goods, or maybe you want to open a business, believe me, you must need the capital. Or you can use other people's money to invest, but that's it's okay, but it's always good to raise your capital. If not all, you can get even half, and there are banks who are willing to lend you money to invest in your business. Once you start making profit, you can pay them back. So it's up to you. Then allocate your capital for machineries, for rents. So when you set up your capital, for you to know the capital is sufficient, it's okay. Believe me, the capital will never be enough. Yes, what you set aside for the business, and you will realize you will spend all that money and it will not be enough. So you have to be careful when it comes to this point. For you to be safe, find out the cost of rent, the cost of renting a place, find out about the place, the cost of renting a space, the cost of machineries, the cost of maybe staff, salary for staff, and the rest. Put that together, then you know you are on the line. Or if it's a sole proprietor or ship business that you can manage you can manage alone, then it's okay. But you still need to put all these points together, because that's what will help you. So after allocating your capital, then You have already allocated the capital to the various sections. Now you start with the documentation. It's very important. A shop cannot operate without the documents. You must need to obtain the legal document before you open a shop. After obtaining your legal document and everything, then you are free to open your shop. You can open it. So it doesn't matter, even if the shop is not completely filled with stocks, it's okay. Make sure you always sell and restock. Do not use the money you are making from the business, and always allocate salary for staff at least 6 months. So you must set up the salaries for the staff. Salaries for the staff is very important, because believe me, as a new business, you may not make profit as expected. Hello, I know you will not believe me. You may not make profit as much profit as expected. That's why you have to put aside some money from the start as salary for the staffs. Okay, because as for the rent, you need to pay maybe 7 months or 1 year in order to be safe. So at the start there will be no customers, because you are still new in the market. You need time to grow. That's what kills so many people. When they start and they don't make sales, they close the place. That's not the point. You are not strong enough. Closing the place is not really a solution. You can try to relocate to another location which is a bit better. Okay, because at the start people don't know you. You are new in the market, so you need to build up your customers. You need to build up your customers, and it takes time. Believe me, it takes time. So it will take you a little bit of time to start realizing profit. So you have to be patient. You have to work hard. You have to improve on your marketing strategies in order to get clients for your goods. So you must set aside some money for marketing, for advertising of your business. Maybe through social media platforms. You can do it by yourself, or you pay an expert maybe. Then, how to improve your sales? Make sure to collect the contact of everybody who enters, all the clients who enters the shop, and always update them on new arrival, because some people may come and they don't buy because maybe you don't have what they are looking for. So collect their contact number, write them down. Whenever you have new arrivals or new product, or when new things come in, make sure to update them, let them know about it, and always be present at your workplace, at your business place too, all the time. Always be present, because you never know when the clients will come. You never know. For that reason, you must be present there, whether there is sales or there is no sales, whether there is client or there is no client. You have to be there. This is what you know. This is what you should know before starting up a business. When you get to a point where you need more money, you can now start to maybe ask for maybe money to borrow or take a loan to increase the shop. And believe me, the more items you have, the more sales you make. So you just have to stay focused and keep working, building your customership with time. Before you know it, and believe me, there are a lot of competitors out there, so it's not easy. You have to work hard. You have to push hard. You can do it. You can start even with 1 million francs, even with 1 million francs, even $1,000, even $500. Do not wait to have 30 million. You mustn't wait to have $1 million, $500, $1 billion. You can start even with $200. Yes, you can always start with something. All big businesses started as small businesses. Start with something. Start with what's in your hand. Stop hoping and waiting for what is not available. All the time you were wasting to be waiting for when you will have $1 million before you start the business, it's your time you were wasting. Start small. Start building your customership. With time, you will grow. If you are still watching to the end of this video when you haven't subscribed, oh my god, what are you still waiting for? Please like, comment and share. If you haven't subscribed, please just do it. Thank you. I really appreciate you. My name is Abby Aje. For those of you who are new here, you are welcome, and a big thank you to the returning subscribers. And I really want to appreciate you for always being by me. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for your time. I love you all.